Okay, so today we're going to be looking at lesson 12-3, and this is combining volumes. Because sometimes a shape isn't just one shape, but sometimes we have to actually divide a shape into two different sections and find the volume of each of those sections and then add them together. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And you'll see that what we've done on this lesson is I've actually showed you where to divide the shape. And so that we're going to find the volume of shape A, which is this front shape, and then we'll find the volume of section B, and then we'll add those together. So first let's look at section A, and we have where our length here is 9. Again, our formula for volume is length times, so I'm going to go ahead, and our length is 9. Oops, sorry. So we've got 9, and then our width is 3 because there's a little 3 there, so we've got 9 times 3, and then our height is also 3. So we have 9 times 3 times 3. Well, I know 3 times 3 is 9, and then 9 times 9 is 81. So I'm going to go ahead and put 81 inches cubed there. And then for our B shape, well, we know the length is 9 again on that one. The width is 3, but this one has a different height. The height is 6. So on this one, again, you can multiply 9 times 3, I get 27, and then 27 times 6, I get 162 inches cubed. And now our last step is to add these together because the total volume for the shape is A and B added together. So 162, and if I add 81, I get 314, 243. So it's 243 inches cubed. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for this next one. I have two shapes. I have shape A and I have shape B, and it's the exact same thing. I'm going to go ahead and find the volume for shape A, and then I'll find the volume for shape B. So on shape A, they're all 2's, right? So it's length times width times height, which are all 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8 feet cubed. And then for B, we have 5 times, which is the length, and then we have the width, which is 3, times the height, which is 1. So 5 times 3 is 15, times 1 is also 15, so 15 feet cubed. If I add 8 plus 15 together, that should be an adding sign, not a multiplication sign, I get 13, 23. So the total together, the total volume of the shape is 23 feet cubed. Okay, let's do the next slide. I'm going to move on. So again, we have shape A and shape B. Shape A is this tall shape here. Now this one gets a little trickier, so I wanted to go ahead and do this one with you because shape A, our length is 10. Because there's 10, that's our length, or I'm going to say 10. And then our width is 3. And our height is 6. And that one's pretty straightforward. Going to get 10 times 3 is 30. 30 times 6 is 180. So we've got 180 centimeters cubed. Okay, now for B. So this one is a little, you got to make sure you look at the right numbers here. The length, if I looked at this side, I would be, but that's part of that 10 is part of this shape here. So we don't want to use that one. So I'm going to cross that out. I don't want to look at that one. So, but here, if you look in the back, I see that this back line is 7, right? So there's my length is 7. And then my width, I'm going to use this right here. This number right here is the width of my shape, 10. And then the height is 2. Right, there's my 2. And so 10 times 7 is 70. 70 times 2 is 140. Wow. And again, centimeters cubed. And if I add 180 plus 140 together, and I'll show this over here so you can see, I've got 180 plus 140, and I'm adding 8 plus 4 is 12. 3 ones together is 3. So my total is 320 centimeters cubed. So I'm going to let you go ahead and finish the rest of this on your own. But that's, again, you're finding go ahead and you always want to find the orange shape first, then the blue shape, and then add them together. And you'll do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and click to the last page so you can see that now. If I can do that, I'm slow. And again, the same thing. Find the orange shape, then the blue shape, add them together. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next lesson.